Hello and welcome to Sarah J Media Live on YouTube and Facebook, and welcome to a special edition Sarah J Media Sports. Today we get Egypt versus Argentina. Again, we've seen the drama all over the World Cup during this period, and it is very shocking, amazing. I don't know what sort of adjective for you to actually describe them. But before I go any further, I want to say thank you very much to everybody that attended my home welcoming this Sunday, and I appreciate it so much. And I'm very proud of everybody whatsoever we attend and we participate. So thank you very much once more. I don't know which kind of title I would say I get, but it is not a title actually. But I would just want to be called either T-Boy, Tamba, or anybody will choose for call me Alaji T-Boy or Alaji Tamba. It's definitely your choice. And I will respect that, and I will also accept that. I want to say welcome to everybody once more for watching. And today we get another amazing football competition between two of the greatest footballing nations in the world. This is the World Cup. And whilst this is the World Cup, we expect a lot of drama, a lot of expectation, and a lot of serious other issues that we politically motivated for make we able to know exactly what will be the real position of what the World Cup stand for as it is right now, and what it will stand for going forward. So today, pardon me, we recover Egypt, when one of Africa's best footballing side. We still hold the record for AFCON. And then we also get Argentina, when are the defending world champions. Well, it is going to be a very interesting match by two decisive nations. We won Argentina. We so far don't get an outstanding record of this World Cup, and then believe they are possibly the favorites. But this is football. Anybody can be the favorite on paper, but when it comes to the actual result itself, now until they get free blow the last whistle, that they tell we know exactly who that win that particular match day. So today we get the Pharaohs. We wear their usual red jersey, and Argentina is in their white. So it's going to be a very challenging football match. Like I said already, we don't see an Argentine with it on the floor. He's going to be seeking some form of attention from the. Well, it is not a foul. I think he just walked or crashed into the Argentinian player waving the front and why see this guy for move on. So this is definitely going to be a very physical match, but it's good that also a lot is going to happen. The Argentines are hopefully thinking that they're going to walk through past Egypt, but again, you will not determine what will be the result until the referee blows the final whistle. But in today's match analysis, I get few more other interesting drama than will happen over the period of the World Cup. We get for highlights, we are here for bring them and talk about them, because these are like serious issues then where they happen within the footballing nation, involve politics and other dramas that we associated with it. Some of the dramas then get some kind of high profile individuals that we don't already get involved, both within the political realms and also in the footballing side of things. So we get for look at few things that we feel to say get for be very crucial in this particular World Cup. As we come very close to the end, the drama they become bigger and bigger. So right now, we'll focus more on the game. We get Argentina now don't get possession on the ball. They are doing extremely well so far within the past couple of matches. They've done well. They've tried very hard to secure the position that they are in right now. This is the last stage of the last 16. So hopefully we will get one of the teams that will qualify right now from this particular bunch for go and join the groups of the first quarterfinalists then. Well, we forget some serious interest in quarterfinals. We won already. Get for the between France and Morocco, when one of Africa's best and one of European best as well. And then you also get England versus Norway. So those are the very two interesting quarterfinals that we get for happen right now. And Morocco, they play on Thursday. So we don't know what is going to be the outcome. Morocco does not seem like a side that you can walk over. And of course, France has shown a huge amount of dominance in this particular tournament. So we're looking forward to that particular match. But for now, let's focus on the Egypt Argentina match, because Egypt is now in possession with the ball and they are passing it alongside their goal side, and the goalkeeper is there for short back pass where he pass all the way down to the left flank. Now Egypt is in control. This is going to be a very challenging, not skill sets mindset football, but it will also get some elements of mind games. So basically what we are watching right now is Egypt in possession. Egypt is knocking the ball around and making it possible for each and every player to have a feel of the ball so that they will become very comfortable as the game moves on. That's a throw to Argentina. The Egyptian player is on the floor and possibly the ball may have hit him in the stomach, but the Argentines are carrying on playing regardless of where the Egyptian is on the floor trying to seek some medical attention. So far so good. It's about 4 minutes gone of the first half, just early stages of the match, and nothing yet has changed, and nothing seems like it's going to change anytime soon. Egypt is now in possession. Egypt's ball taken off him and foul being awarded to Egypt. The weather is not too bad today in the UK, so hopefully we're not going to be expecting any extreme weather for this particular match. I don't know what it is like in America, but for the UK, I think the weather is calm, shiny, and there is a lot of activities happening outdoors right now. So if you're in the UK, step outdoors, and if you're watching, move along with your mobile phone so you'll be able to listen to the commentary as it unfolds right now within the Sergeant Media studio in the UK. I have to keep drinking water and to get myself focused as well. Well, my cough is almost nearly gone now. Egypt on the attack, defended well by the Argentines. Now Egypt is still in control. That's a nice tackle by Egypt. Another nice tackle by Egypt is drifting all the way to the left. And referee is not awarding any foul for that. Argentina is in control right now in their own 18-yard box, and they're going to do something spectacular. Not really. Argentina in possession. They're knocking the ball around right at the edge of their 18-yard box and lost it to Egypt. Chased the man down. Unfortunately, Argentina has to make a clearance and it goes right in the middle of the pack, whilst the Egyptians are in control of the ball right now. Central defender is with the ball, passing it on to the left flank. Another pass again to the left flank, number 15, and he lost it slightly to the Argentine. Argentine has their normal blue and white striped jersey, and Egypt is now in control once more. They're knocking the ball around, and they seems to be very comfortable in this match, and I don't think there is anything extraordinary that is going to happen. So far, so good. Like I said, we're going to have some interesting discussion about the Leon Stars. That's a nice run by the Egyptian, and a foul has just been awarded. Well done, Egypt. So far, so good. You're not doing bad at all. That should be a yellow card. That is a definite yellow card, a deliberate blockage, and I don't think that player should get away with that. He should have been awarded a yellow card. And these are some of the bias in the World Cup right now. Certain teams are protected because otherwise, if he was on the other way around, an Egyptian player would have been given a yellow card for that particular contact. Now, Salah has taken a short free kick, and again back to Mo Salah on the left flank, back to the midfielder again once more. That's a nice cross. Oh, headed out by the Argentine defense. That's the first attempt into the 6-yard box of the Argentine side. Egypt is now putting Argentina under pressure, and we haven't seen the lights of Messi yet, even though he may have got some contact, but not yet on the spotlight. So hopefully Egypt will keep him quiet for the entire period of the match. But again, he's a deadly man that you don't give any sort of opportunity. That's a nice 1-2 into the Argentines. Egyptians have to defend well, and then that's a missed pass by the Argentine. Quick throw being taken. Nice one by the Egyptian defender on the right flank, and it's a long pass into Mo Salah. He lost it again to the to the Argentine midfield, and they're knocking around on the left flank, bringing it back into the game. Not yet to to Messi. Messi hasn't been involved that much yet in the game. Like we said earlier on, we might not too sure whether Messi is going to be silenced for the entire match. We hope Egypt can do that, but otherwise, it has not been of any threat whatsoever, as we have just played about 8 minutes of the first half. During these 8 minutes, Egypt has had some elements of control of the match. They've got the first attempt on goal. That's a nice pass into the 18-yard box of the Egyptian side, and it's gone out for a corner in favor of Argentina. That's a Messi's dribble, but he didn't get anywhere. Throw quickly taken by the Argentines. Argentines now with the ball. That's a nice, decent pass into the midfield. And a lost challenge. Argentina is into the 6-yard box and it is not a goal. It is not a goal. That's a brilliant save by the Egyptians. That's a nice, decent pass, but I think it's offside already. Maybe, just about maybe, the referee may have given that one for an offside. The Argentine waited and waited for support that never arrived. And when it does arrive, it was too late, and they couldn't even hit the target, just inside the 6-yard box of the Egyptian side. So like I said, Egypt is in control right now. That's a long pass to the left flank, headed out by the Argentine, straight to the Argentine goalkeeper. 9 minutes of the first half gone, and we haven't seen Argentina causing any havoc inside the Egyptian half for whatsoever reason, but Egypt has been in control of the match within the first 10 minutes, and that's a nice play by the Egyptians again in the middle. Nice drive and lost hits to Argentina. A foul being awarded to Egypt. This match is going to be an interesting one. Definitely, Egypt has taken a quick free kick, and they've been in control of the midfield whatsoever. A nice pass to the left. Another one again to the right, to the midfield again once more. Egypt in control of the ball. They're knocking it around, waiting for the Argentines to actually move forward, but they are not. They seem to be very cautious in this match. They're not taking any chances, and they're just sitting put. They're not going anywhere. Doesn't seem like they're in any hurry to get this match going. Argentina in control once more. And that's a back pass to the Argentine goalkeeper. I remember that's a nice header by Egypt. I remember last World Cup final, the Argentine goalkeeper became the hero of that final. And we can tell, based on the drama that he expressed on the goal line for the penalty shootout. I hope we're not going to go into that situation anymore in the finals. But if we do, let it not be Argentina. Well, we've seen some great teams has been kicked out of the World Cup, and those great teams have to resume duties back again anytime soon and get themselves ready to qualify for the next World Cup, which possibly is going to start maybe 6 months or about a year after this particular one. So the next World Cup is hopefully going to be hosted by joint nation, Portugal included, Morocco included, and I think one more side is going to be hosted by 3 nations. A foul has been awarded to Egypt, and Messi is having a confrontation with the referee, and he normally does that. That's definitely a foul. Egypt in control on the right flank of the Argentine half. Is he going to be able to cross it? Yes, he managed to, and he's headed out by the by the Argentines. Egypt has been in control of this match so far. 13 minutes gone of the first half, and we yet to see. That's a nice ball by the Egyptians, and it goes out for a corner kick. Is it a corner kick to Egypt? Yes, I think it looks like it. Yes, it is. Capello is there watching. And the Argentines are drumming heavily, you understand, whilst Egypt just take a quick corner. Is he going to make a cross? That's a nice cross into the 18-yard box, and yes, Egypt has taken the lead. Egypt has taken the lead. What a wonderful goal. Just 14 minutes gone, and Egypt has taken the lead by 1-0. Like I said, they have dominated the first 15 minutes so far, and they have taken their first chance, which has been their first shot on target, and it has been a clean-cut goal by the Egyptians. The Pharaohs are ready today, and they are going to be doing a lot of spectacular things. It is going to be, I will not say it's going to be one of the biggest upsets in football, because Egypt is not an easy side to compare to Argentina still, but I think it will be an upsetting situation. That's a nice cross into the 18-yard box, and challenging header by the Egyptian striker. A decisive challenging header, and the keeper has nowhere to go as the ball drives in straight into the top right-hand corner of the goal. It is a goal, and Egypt has taken the lead just within the first 15 minutes of the first half. Well, it's another 13 more minutes left to go for the first half to be ended, and it is going to be an interesting 30 minutes. So far, so good. Egypt has taken the lead, and it doesn't seem like they're going to push the pedal down in any way whatsoever. It will be one of the biggest upsets in world football, as you see an African nation that is driving the force of the game right now, and Egypt is in control for the second time and clears out again by the injured time, and it goes out for a throw. Mo Salah, definitely, most likely, this is going to be his final World Cup, and we now know that he has gone to Saudi to continue the remaining bits of his footballing career, as we are now looking forward to a spectacular ending of this beautiful match between Egypt and Argentina. The ball has been played almost for the past 15 or 10 minutes inside the half of the Argentines, and it seems to be the same. Nothing has changed. A nice 1-2 and a foul not given by the referee. A foul on Salah, but it has not been given by the referee at all. Don't know the reason why. Best reason known to him. But this match, it is going to be a very interesting one so far. So good. And Egypt has taken the lead within the first 15 minutes of the first half, and they are now in control as well. Hope the Pharaohs can keep their defense as tight as possible, and they have to make it as super tight so that the Argentines will not have any opportunity to break the deadlock. I don't see them doing that anytime soon, except otherwise, but Egypt has been in full control, and that's a nice pass to get down the flank, and it goes out for a throw in favor of Argentina. We have our own Zico on the pitch. Red and ready. Red and ready. Now the referee is going to issue a yellow card after some suspicious tackle. Okay, that's a foul, but it doesn't look like a deliberate foul. So is the referee going to issue a yellow card on this one? No, not really. Thank you very much, referee. Game on. Argentina now in control of the ball. Just about 10 yards into their 18-yard box. The ball goes all the way to the goalkeeper. Back again to the left flank of the Argentine side from my side, looking at the goal. That's another nice pass. Argentina is in control again once more. A nice pass still in the middle of the pack. Ball now with Messi. Messi have a cross into the Argentine player, and that's a nice one too. Nothing happens. What is the referee saying? Penalty? Oh my God. Is this a penalty? Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, should this be a penalty? I don't know, but it looks like the referee has given a penalty in favor of Argentina. It looks like a deliberate dive, but let's see what the referee is going to say about this. Yes, it is a penalty. Is this a penalty? I don't know, but let's see what the referee... Yes, it is a penalty. It is a penalty. Oh my God, it only happens in the World Cup. And guess what? It's Argentina. But let's see whether justice is going to be prevailed right now. Messi is on the ball. And Messi is going to take his chance. Possibly the first or second one in this World Cup so far. Is he going to score? Maybe, maybe not. We have the Pharaohs. The goalkeeper is red and ready. And Messi is over the ball. And he's going to take the penalty. Just about 20 minutes of the first half gone. He's about to do it. And he missed. Well done. Justice has been prevailed. The goal line remains 1-1. 1-0 to Egypt. That's a foul. Well done, goalkeeper. The Egyptian Pharaohs has done it. Oh, what? The Egyptian coach or the side coaches have just been given a yellow card for what? Yellow card for what? For what? For what now? I think one of the bench has been issued a yellow card for possibly interrupting in the match. That's a brilliant save by the goalkeeper. He waited for it and he took off immediately after Messi had his opportunity and failed to deliver it. Well, it looks like this game is in favor of Egypt whatsoever, and they have to make sure that they score more goals and cause one of the biggest upsets in world football. We have two of Africa's best. Egypt has still holding on to the best record for the AFCON. And to be honest, Egypt has a twin. The two coaches the main coach for the Egyptian side has his twin partner who walks alongside him. Very interesting. I think many people don't realize that they are twins. They possibly seen them equally at the same time and they don't know what is what. So I just discovered that a few days ago that one of the coaches who is the main coach for the Egyptian side, who was a striker, he's working alongside his twin brother who is on the bench with him as maybe assistant or deputizing in whatever way he is right now. So Argentina is now with the ball into their own goalkeeper's line. This is shocking style of football by the Argentines. Argentina now with the ball, still with the goalkeeper, taking his time. It's 22 minutes of the first half gone so far. Egypt has taken the lead from an out and out. Egypt is in control once more. Oh, missed it. Didn't realize the ball was coming for him. And Argentina in the midfield right now in control again. Are they going to allow them to do anything with this? Yes, it's another nice pass and cleared out by the Egyptian side. Again, straight into the Egyptian feet in the midfield. And yes, a foul being awarded to Egypt. Game on. Interesting. Drama is unfolding right in front of our eyes right now as we have Egypt as one of the most favorites of African footballing nation in strong defensive contact with the Argentines. Now we have the first hydration break and Egypt are now going to reassemble themselves and come back to finish
Most favorites of African football in
and finish the remaining bits of the first half. I am overexcited today because we are about to do the impossible. The impossible is always going to be the impossible. Don't mess with Egypt. Exactly so. Don't mess with Egypt. Football, like I said earlier on, is nothing that anybody can determine the outcome until the referee blows the final whistle. So far, so good. Egypt has taken the lead. Messi has missed a penalty just around the 20th minute of the first half. And they've just taken the first hydration break for the first half. And we are now going to see the next 20 minutes of this game going to be played with high tempo and everything. It's very amazing to see the coach on the touchline with his impression of what football should all be about, or what football is all about. Egyptians on the stands are jubilating. And that's the Messi penalty, and he missed it. Well, they normally says what goes around comes around, and a decisive penalty shootout is not going to be the end product of this particular match. I hope when Egypt resume, they double up the scoreline and making it possible again for another Egyptian side to go into the semi-finals, no, the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations. Well, actually, eventually, I predicted that we might have possibly 5 African countries for the quarterfinals, or even 3 or 4. Well, I said 5 for the last 16, and yes, yeah, it wasn't too bad. We had a couple of them in the last 16, and I predicted that we might have maybe 3 to 5. But I was looking at actually 5 because the Ghanaian game and the few more other games, I was expecting Ghana, Ivory Coast to make it through. And even Senegal. But unfortunately, they didn't. It was a very close defeat for both of them and DR Congo. Because again, the DR Congo match with England was a very decisive one that happens at the 11th hour. Yep, that's one of Egyptian greatest defender that plays for Arsenal next to Arsene Wenger. They should be having a very good chat right now and watching the game at the same time alongside the greats of the greatest in world football. Egypt in control once more, all the way down to the flank. And a quick 1-2, no, still hold on to it, to the middle. Egypt in control, back again to the left flank, and push it back a little bit to the wing back, and goes all the way to the right, I think. Yes, I can dictate the play right now as it is. Nice 1-2 by Egypt. And they are in possession. Not to the midfield. Back to the midfield players. Central defenders. And a long pass on the right flank. And saved by the Argentines. Egypt just lost it again to the Argentines. Are they going to be able to retrieve it back once more and keep on their toes? Argentina in possession again once more. Just in front of their 18-yard box. That's a long pass to the midfield. A quick driving into the midfield again. A nice round. Argentina in possession. To the left flank. All the way back to the midfield. Argentina is still in possession of the ball, again to the right flank. All the way deep down to the right flank. Across into the 18-yard box. And yes, a massive save again by the Egyptian goalkeeper. Brilliant header by Argentina and saved by the Egyptian goalkeeper. Nice header once more and clears out again. Yes, and goes out into the center field of the park. Headed by the Argentine. A 50-50 ball won by Argentina again in the midfield. Argentina seems to be getting up their rhythm. And this rhythm is likely going to create some concerns for Egypt. But yes, they have concealed it well so far. 28 minutes of the first half gone. And that's a nice back pass. And clears out into the 18-yard box. And that's a foul. Referee's not going to give it. Oh my God. What is going to be happening here? A nice 1-2. Egyptians are defending well. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a foul. That should be a foul by the Argentines. It is a foul? I think so. No, it isn't. Referee wave on. And that's a pass again. Argentina is in control. They lost it to Egypt and they won it back again. Nice defense by Egyptians. A bouncing ball. Mo Salah. 1-on-1. 3-on-1. That's a nice attack. Unfortunately, the Egyptian player couldn't get there on time. And it's a quick pass into the midfield of the Argentines. 1-on-1 Messi. 3v2. Argentina are coming again all the way to the right flank. That's a nice cross by them. And defended well by Egypt. Egypt has lost it in the midfield. They seem to be chasing the midfield right now. Wise. Oh my God, this referee, man. That's an easy pushover. That's not a foul. What is wrong with this referee? Look at that. Referee, this is football. It's not a child's play. It is a physical contact game. That's the save. A brilliant header by the Argentine. Brilliant header. But the goalkeeper was there, red and ready. Now a free kick is going to be taken by the Argentines. Just about 20 yards away from the Egyptian 18-yard box. And the free kick is going to be taken by Messi. Messi has been quiet so far. 15 more minutes to go in the first half. And this free kick is not too close to the 18-yard box. It's about 30 yards away. And let's see what Messi is going to make of this. It's an ideal Messi corner. Is it going to make any difference? Maybe, maybe not. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper once more. Brilliant save by the Egyptian goalkeeper. Is he going out for a corner? I see a couple of players are complaining to say it isn't a corner. It might have hit the post. Let's wait and see. That's a nice free kick by Messi. Did it hit the post? Yes, it does hit the post, so it should not be a corner. That's a very close, very, very close free kick by Messi. Corner wasn't awarded. Overruled by VAR. Thank you. It's gone out again for a throw for Egypt. You know when things doesn't go right for Messi, he definitely loses it. Now Egypt is in control once more. They're knocking the ball right into their 18-yard box. Back to the goalkeeper. And a nice clearance again to the same player who gave it to the goalkeeper earlier on. You have to let it go now into the middle of the pack so that you will not be under any pressure. Do that quickly. Thank you. Goes to the right, and that should be a foul and headed back into the Egyptian player. And Argentine took it away for a throw in favor of Egypt. Okay. Nothing seems to happen right now. The Egyptian coach, the Argentine coach doesn't seem to be a happy man, and he seems to be completely. There's a nice cross into the 18-yard box and headed out back again by the Argentines. Well, should that be a foul? Come on, referee. This is not a child's play. This is football. All right, so far so good. We still have a man down. We still have a man down. The Argentines are so not happy today. They are not relaxed at all because Egypt has taken the lead and they have maintained the lead for well over 20 minutes and they are still in serious possession of the ball and they're not losing it at all. They are now ganging up on them so that they can lose the ball in their own half to put them under pressure. But they are not taking it for any reason and they are defending extremely well. At the same time, they are much, much dangerous when they go on a counter. And that is exactly what they are doing right now. They are on a counter attack on the left. Back on the left, they're still holding on to it into the midfield area. All the way going to the right. That's a nice cross. Again, one-on-one. Oh my God. Nice one again by Egypt. Oh, that's a feeble shot. Too ambitious. You're very too far away. Too ambitious. Definitely not going to be possible for you to hit the target on that point. It's too far away. All right, so far so good. 34 minutes gone. 11 more minutes to play until we get to the end of the first half. And Egypt has been defending extremely well so far. And Argentina have got a couple of chances within the last 5 minutes. And those chances have gone away. And they are building it back again from scratch. Now with the ball in the middle. That's a long cross all the way to the left flank of the Egyptian side. A quick 1-2 by Argentina. Another quick 1-2 again. Another nice 1-2 again. Nice one by Messi. Blocks by Egypt. And it goes out again for a throw into Argentina. Nicely defended. The Egyptians are defending very well. And they are not taking any chances at all this time around. There's a long throw into the defense of the Argentine. And the ball now is in the midfield of the pack. Argentine is in possession. They're still in possession. Nice 1-2 by Messi. Like I said, Messi has been kept quiet so far on this match. We don't see much of him. He's only getting the ball and quickly pass it and move. He hasn't been in total control of the match whatsoever. Argentina still in possession on the left flank of the pitch. They are knocking the ball around conveniently, making themselves comfortable, just about 20 yards away. And the player is down and back up again as a nice cross and saved by the Egyptian wingback, who hit the ball all the way along and headed it back out by the Argentine defender. It looks like we only have Mo Salah now up front alone, and we have the rest of the Egyptians defending very well. They have defended well so far, and they are not taking any chances at all. As much as they are defending and also rely on their counter, that's a nice 1-2 by Egypt. That's a nice play by Egypt. Lost it slightly. They have to be a little bit more disciplined. They're losing the ball a lot in the Argentine half. And they have to be very mindful not to give Argentina any opportunity to create a deadly attack against them. Nicely saved the game by Egypt. Defended well. Referee blows. No foul. A hopeful shot. And it goes all the way underneath the bar by Lionel Messi. Nowhere to be seen so far. We're possibly going to bury him. That's a nice shot. And that's the goal that we're still celebrating. We are still celebrating the goal and we are still looking at the miss that Messi had for the penalty shoot. Throw being awarded to Egypt. And Messi still is a frustrated man. About 7 more minutes of the official time remaining. And Argentina is chasing by 1-0. So far, so good. The Argentines have been in control of the last 10 minutes of the match, whilst Egypt is just defending and defending extremely well. That's a long pass. Saved by the goalkeeper. A brilliant second save by the Egyptian goalkeeper. And a nice 1-2. A long pass all the way into the left flank of the Egyptian defense. And a quick 1-2. And a hit by the striker. And saved by the Egyptian goalkeeper. A brilliant save once more. And he has made 2 brilliant saves. 3, of course. And the one that Messi missed as a penalty. That's a brilliant save. Brilliant, brilliant save. One armband. And that seems to be very nice so far. I think he might need some medical attention for that, because he actually really stretched himself out. Don't worry, you're not going to get your pants out. This is football. This is football. The unpredictable game. The most unpredictable game in the world. Your first 11 cannot determine what the score mark is going to be like. And that's one of Argentina's greatest. Well done, goalkeeper. Now the corner is going to be taken by the Argentines. I hope he does not do anything to them. This is rubbish. This is rubbish. I think the way football is going right now is definitely not right. Nobody is above the law in football. You cannot be acting as if you're crazy just to create tension within the pitch, and then you're thinking you are indispensable. No, you're not. I think FIFA have to review his character or behavior of players on the pitch, either towards the referee or towards their fellow players. I think it's getting out of hands now. The Paraguay match is another one that actually got out of control. Look at the same mess that is happening right now on the pitch. This is getting messy, just like it does with the Paraguay and France match. I hope it doesn't get to that stage, because I will not doubt it at all. Because the way things are going right now is not in the favor of Argentina, and they're getting really frustrated. Who do they think they are? Do you think they own football? No. Nobody owns football. Even the one that says they created football don't own it. Well, that is what England said. They said they invented the game. I don't know where football was established. Is it because they gave it the title football? But I think there's been some elements of football in the world before the English actually gave it a name and called it football. That's a nice defense by Egypt again once more. Nobody seems to be up there. Even Mo Salah has retreated himself back again to defense. 4 minutes more of the extra time, of the first half to be played. And this is getting in the nerves of the Argentines. And they are really getting frustrated with this, because they haven't been able to break the deadlock. They're possibly looking for a goal before the end of the first half, but it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. That's a wishful shot, and it goes underneath the bar from Alvarez. Thank you, Alvarez. That's a brilliant shot by you, but unfortunately, not on target. There are so many Messis on the stand right now, but there's only going to be one Messi on the pitch. Only one Messi on the pitch. 3 more minutes of the official 45 minutes remaining. And Egypt has secured a throw just about a few yards away from the 18-yard box of the Egyptians. That's a quick throw being taken. Nice 1-2. And Egypt lost it again in the midfield. Egypt won it again once more. Nice 1-2 into Egyptian side. That's a foul. Look at that. That's a slap on the face. What is wrong with these guys? Come on. Play football. They are getting away with everything. Well played by Egypt. This is what you call football. We're going to challenge them man for man. Brilliant performance by Egypt. Brilliant performance. They've just stepped up the gear. But they have to be very disciplined. Because the way things are going right now, you don't know whether the referee is going to be in the favor. Is he going to give it another foul? That's it. See? I just said it. You have to challenge him, Mo Salah, because this referee does not seem to know exactly what he's doing. I mean, look at some of the physical challenges that you can see from the Argentines. And no yellow card, no nothing. Messi is about to take this free kick quickly. Yes, he does. Bang into the hands of the goalkeeper. Brilliant goalkeeping. Brilliant goalkeeping. Almost few more seconds for the first 45 minutes to end. And we've seen some spectacular goalkeeping performance by the Egyptian goalkeeper. And spectacular defensive play by the Egyptian. And also spectacular skills being provided here today. That's a foul. Thank you, referee. I thought you don't know what you're doing. Get your acts together. Because the way things are right now, Argentina is possibly going to receive the first few yellow cards of this match, and the referee does not seem to be giving any whatsoever. Free kick taken quickly by Egypt. And back on the right flank. And he goes out for a throw in favor of Egypt. Keep it that way. Nothing to lose. 5 minutes of the extra time being added. Scoreline still remains the same. Egypt 1, Argentina 0. If you're just watching, don't be surprised. Yes, you're watching football made simple by the Pharaohs of Africa. Defended well by the Pharaohs of Africa. Another good defended by the Pharaohs of Africa. Take him on. Yes, he does. Unfortunately, he lost it. Back again in the middle of the pack. Argentina is in control. I'm on my legs right now, shaking. So these guys don't have any chance of scoring the goal before the end of the first half. Otherwise, Egypt is going to be under some serious elements of pressure when the first half ends. So basically, it's about 4 more minutes left to go for the official extra 5 minutes being added to this match. And Egypt has been defending very well so far, making it very much impossible. Very much impossible. Leave it for the goalkeeper. Thank you. So I'm thinking the way they did this, you enjoy. Where you see your team they play and they play steadily well. I know see this now your style. That's the old you. Well done, Egypt. 3 more minutes of the official extra 5 minutes remaining to go. That's a nice chip and a block by the Argentines. And they keep doing this constantly and nothing happened. That's a foul, referee. Thank you. Where's the yellow card, referee? Come on, you have it. Use it. That's a yellow card. That's a definite yellow card. There is no way the referee is going to tell me that's not a yellow card. That's a definite yellow card. And this guy has been doing it constantly over the past 15 minutes. You want to play rugby? Come to England. And if you want to play football, check out the Pharaohs. The Pharaohs are here today. It's a disciplinary committee by the Pharaohs. And nothing is going to change. Nothing at all is going to change. Nothing. It will remain the same. And it will remain the same until the official 3 minutes, possibly another extra 1 minute is going to be added to this one for the foul on the Egyptian number 5. Quickly taken by Egypt, again to the right flank of the Egyptian side, now into the half of the Argentines. Are you going to play it all the way down the line? Yes, keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Well played. Nice cross. Headed out by the Argentines. Take him on. Well done, Egypt. Let them have it in their own half. There's nothing wrong with that. 2 more minutes left. Maybe an extra 1 minute is going to be added to it. But so far, so good. Egypt took the lead within the first 15 minutes of the first 45. Messi had a penalty 5 minutes later and missed it. And the Egyptian goalkeeper has made a couple of brilliant saves. Shots on target, about 3 or 4 of them by the Argentine side. And the goal line still remains the same. Egypt 1, Argentina 0. If you're just coming in and you're watching, it is true. Yes, Egypt is leading by 1-0. And just about a minute more left for the first 5 minutes of the extra time that was added. Brilliant tackle. And it goes for a goal kick for Egypt. Brilliant football being played so far. A display of sheer value of content, hard work, determination, and victory at the end of it. That is what football is all about, determination. It doesn't matter who you are. It's a game of 11 players on the pitch. Who wants it, takes it. Who needs it, have it. Nice, headed back again into the Egyptian half, into the Argentine half. And it goes out for a throw in favor of the Pharaohs of Egypt. Still few more minutes to play, maybe 1 more officially for the delay. Except otherwise, that's a nice kick into the Egypt is in control again in the 6-yard box of the Argentines. Nice 1-2, man coming on. A deep cross again all the way to the left. Lost it. And it goes out for a throw to Argentina. Argentina won this so badly. And it's not going to make any difference so far whatsoever. Until the referee blows the final whistle. That's a long pass. And the goalkeeper was there. That's a foul. Referee, you should give him a card. That's a foul. And that's very rude of him. Arrogant. First half is officially over. And Egypt is still leading by 1-0. Brilliant goalkeeping by the Egyptian goalkeeper. And again, like I said earlier on, football is football. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you can do, what you're made of. It's 11 players on the pitch, and they're both playing for 45 minutes. Who wants it, gets it. If you're determined, if you're anxious, if you're serious, if you're focused, and if you're disciplined, you will be able to defend your lead. And so far, Egypt has done that extremely well. Extremely, extremely well. So if you're just joining us, don't forget that you're watching Sierra J Media live on YouTube and Facebook, and don't forget to share the program to your fellow Sierra Leoneans or non-Sierra Leoneans who are out there waiting to see what the outcome of this particular match is going to be like. It will be nice to have 2 African countries playing in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Yesterday, we saw drama unfold against Belgium and the United States of America. Again, a huge controversy with, I will not say with a player, I will say with an American player who is supposed to be their main striker. And what is his name? I bet you know his name. And guess what? The controversy behind that particular player is based around a red card decision that FIFA overturned. How did they do that? They overturned this red card situation by suspending it for a year after a specific phone call that came directly from the White House to the president of FIFA, Infantini. And guess what happens after that? The disciplinary committee of FIFA made a decision to say, well, the red card will be suspended pending investigation. Who does that in world football? Who does that? Because now England is also complaining to say they too have a player that was issued a red card. Are they going to appeal for that player to be able to play against Norway for the quarterfinal? Because he's one of their most expensive and reliable defenders. So what is going to happen? Is England going to protest and actually ask for pardon for another year of extension for the red card of their own players? Where does it stop is the question many people are asking. And also, we've seen the drama that have unfolded between Mbappe and a member of the Senate of the Paraguayan Parliament. And we have seen the statement she has made, and the statement was racial, and she was comparing Mbappe to apes, and whatever it is, I think it's totally wrong. It doesn't matter what happened on that particular match. The Paraguayans were extremely aggressive, rude, right in front of the referee. They did a couple of unwanted things in football that would have issued them a red card, and the referee just ignored. Totally ignored the entire period of the match of everything that happens. So if it wasn't for the sake of football, and now can you imagine, after you've taunted me, you've kicked me, you've provoked me, you've done everything possible for me to get upset on the game, and you expect when the game finishes I should give you a handshake? Yes, I understand it's sportsmanship. But if racial comments have been used against you by the players that you're playing against, or if they have made negative statements against you while you were playing, that alone is not sportsmanship. So for them to behave like that, and then all of a sudden, you want to stretch your hand and say, thank you. I should be stretching my hand to say thank you to you because you won. And they know for sure Mbappe is not going to give them any handshake. That is why they did it deliberately. So you expect him to undergo all the pressure that he was going through and give you, the goalkeeper, a handshake after the referees blow his last whistle? You're not of my concern no more. If I'm celebrating, I will not leave my celebration and shake your hand. It's not compulsory. Yes, I understand it's sportsmanship. Yes, I understand the situation that you might find yourself. Yes, you'll be able to do it, but he's also celebrating. Who wants to stop his celebration to come and compensate with you or to come and accomplish your handshake? No, we'll do it later. I am in the mood of celebration. Nothing within my circumferences is important at that particular point in time. I have to move on with my celebration. So again, statement being made, gone right across, and for that senator to be proud and boastfully saying she can stick the finger in parliament and get away with it. But guess what? This is not your parliament. This is the World Cup. And the World Cup is a football ground, not a political ground. So we've seen a couple of political decisions that have been made over the past couple of days for this World Cup that has created a huge element of concern. The Paraguayan match was a very abusive, uncontrolled footballing match. And everybody who was appointed on that particular match was saying exactly the same thing. Disgraceful element of performance for football. It's not totally accepted at all. But guess what? Nothing came out of that. It remains the same. And we've seen the way a huge amount of discrimination has been levied against African players, players of Arabian descent. And again, nothing came out of it. But this is the World Cup. And this is not an European tournament. It is the World Cup, which means a lot or all the countries all over the world are going to participate. So the best or the most imperative thing that you should expect in a tournament like this is political, cultural, and cohesion between everybody that is playing the game, between every nation. That's why you get them all to play in different parts of different footballing grounds. People coming all the way from Africa, from Asia to Europe to South America and beyond to participate in this World Cup. So it is not a one-man show. It is a worldwide show, and the performance should be coming from each country all over the world. So there should not be any form of bias, any form of political difference, any form of footballing bias. There are certain nations that are protected in this World Cup, and those nations does not necessarily mean are one of the best footballing side. No, we've seen the way the Argentines are playing right now. They are aggressive, they are rude, they are committing reckless fouls, and the referee is not giving any yellow card for them. And that's how it built up. So if they resume again the second half and they couldn't find the goal, it means their aggression is going to increase. And who knows what is going to be expected of them coming back into the second half. Are they going to be the same players like the first half? No, they're going to be even more ruthless because they think they are the best in the world. No, they are not. The World Cup they won last year was by mere chance, and it was on penalties. So that does not make them the best in the world, because better countries are also improving in their football. So it doesn't mean because you are the world defending champion, you should have some special amount of treatment. No, this is football. Every team qualified to take part in the World Cup. So every team should be treated equally. The Iranians came, they couldn't use the changing room, they couldn't use the facilities, they couldn't even stay in the camp that they were supposed to be staying in the USA. They had to travel all the way to the Mexico and then come back to USA just for a match. And they don't have no rest time. They have to board the flights again and fly all the way back again to Mexico and get themselves ready for a day in between preparation for a match that they've just finished playing. And they're coming back within a day's time to play another match without proper elements of rest. It is practically impossible. We have seen the depth of how football can actually take you out of your comfort zone. I played football. I know what it feels like to play a full 90 minutes and then you come back home and then you refresh yourself. You're not going to be able to play back another full 90 minutes if you don't rest your body properly. The body is not a machine. It is not a machine. So all those difficult challenges that Iranian team has gone through, but they still managed to play. They still managed to play football. Without getting a point or losing a match, they still qualify. So that is what football is all about. Regardless of the difficulties, the challenges that you're going to be faced with, you still have to play football. Nobody can take that away for you because football is always going to be football. You have 11 players on the pitch and one referee and 2 linesmen. So whatever you do, how you do it, when and where, you definitely have to win that match. So unfortunately for the African teams that have been kicked out of the tournament, they were really, really unfortunate because they did everything possible to be able to get to the next stage of this particular World Cup. But it is rather so unfortunate for them, they couldn't be able to do that. So we're now going to talk briefly about some of the activities that is surrounding Sierra Leone football. SLFA, let me just go back to the SLFA page and give you some quick updates. And those updates are going to be directed at the Sierra Leone Football Association, and then we see what they are made of. Not in a bad way, but we just see what they are made of, what they are up to, what are they planning, what are they doing. Now, Nations Cup is coming soon. AFCON is just not too far from the corner, and we're going to see the amount of games Sierra Leone is going to play. And those games are going to be very crucial because the zone that we find ourselves in this eliminating series looks like a very challenging zone. I don't want to say something that is not correct. Let me just go and do a quick search on it so that I'll be able to come up with the exact and the right elements of results. So when did we have a female? Oh, Salon a country. They got sorry for it. Amen. I go say amen. Amen to that. Amen. 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 I remember after AFCON in Cameroon, the current SLFA president have no interest in football anymore because he saw that particular tournament as a gateway into football. He became the team manager. Right. He became the team manager and he walked into the football match. They won against, I think it was against Egypt. Yes, I think it was against Egypt. And the way he walked into the pitch, he thought he was one of the players. But the one that we watch the Nations Cup, they know what they talk about. But anyway, let's leave that. Like I come to watching, I see very recently we get a lot to do with the SLF of A. At the moment, I get CAF training as Sierra Leone, we are free to say we send one of the coaches them for go train under CAF. We now one of we own coaches them now we own group of football we organized by us. For go represent. So we say for represent, so we get people the way they play. Now we learn through FIFA. Now we own side. But I have an interesting story. The Sierra Leone fixtures for AFCON 2027 qualifying stages is out. And you know what I know? Whose group we dey? Oh my God. All right, this is a very serious discussion. Now, I discuss for see exactly how many people in the follow Sierra Leone football. So, for the tournament, for AFCON 2027, which is possibly within January next year, surrounding the group we get Zimbabwe, Equatorial Guinea, and Congo DR. I know if you know these three countries, you will know for sure say the only one where Salongo definitely gets assurance you then go beat sometime maybe na Zimbabwe, and that not even sometime maybe na Zimbabwe, because over the years, decades ago, we get one of the best goalkeeper in the Premiership with a Zimbabwean for Liverpool. If you know who that player was, please let me know. Send the comments on the chat and let's talk about him shortly. Because Zimbabwe gets a couple of good players them at the English football. Then we get one of the best goalkeeper in the 90s of the Premiership and the 2000s of the Premiership. So now let's think about Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea, their performance within the last Nations Cup was extremely good. It was extremely good. Congo DR, now they just nearly beat England so recently. DR Congo. Now they almost beat England so Usai, now the World Cup. So, do Sierra Leone stand any chance? The first match under this new coach where we get, it happened on the 21st September. And the second one, they happened on the 6th of October. That's now the match between Sierra Leone and Zimbabwe. And then you get Equatorial Guinea and Sierra Leone. So the Sierra Leone-Zimbabwe match, now home match for we, Equatorial Guinea, now away match. Well, we stadium, they may say they don't partially open them. But I don't know what's not the meaning of partial opening. Now the second half don't resume, and Egypt don't start again from defending from the left where I am watching from, and Argentina they attack from the right where I'm watching from. So if DR Congo they play Salon, who do you expect to beat? DR Congo will just play England on the same DR Congo, not so other DR Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Now they nearly beat England so. Nearly beat England so for goal in the round of 16. So just imagine now what in DR Congo will pass with Leon Star. I don't say Leon Star well, but Leon Star is always going to be Leon Star. Now Konski, I will support them. Come rain, come shine. We get for support them. But let's be realistic. Do we seriously really think, say, Leon Star will beat Equatorial Guinea when are one of the most improved footballing side within the continent? Or do we seriously believe, say, Leon Star will beat DR Congo? Well, again, like I said, football is football. Not to say it wet time, it work. But we'll talk a little bit more of that later on. So let's continue with the commentary. So far, so good. The match have started, and we don't begin watch and see what's in the happen now this particular match as we get the Egyptian side where they defend very well against the Argentines inside the 18-yard box, and that shot's being taken straight into the arms of the goalkeeper on the Egyptian side. Is this goalkeeper going to be a hero today? See, you know, get card. And that's a deliberate foul, but you know, get card. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. And that's another foul. Again, no card. Again, no card. This is not rugby. This is football, guys. Look at that. Again, no card. I go wait and see what this guy will do if Egypt can play any foul right now, we sometimes maybe go back and take card. You go run for pull-up. Terrible refereeing. All right, Egypt goalkeeper made a clearance into the 18-yard box of the Argentine side. Egypt has won it again, they lost it. Now they won it again, they lost it again as well. That's a nice 1-2 by Mercedes. Yes, he lost it. Come on, Egypt, come on. Don't just sit back and defend. Come on. Like I said, Messi don't get a clear blackout in today's match, and he hasn't been able to do anything at all. He's gone really silent. Argentina, they attack again once more from the midfield. Is it going to be a long pass into the flank? No, they make a nice one too. And the ball goes to the right flank. Back again to the right flank. Quickly taken, quick 1-2 by Argentina. Argentina in control still. Nice pass. A brilliant one on the left. Back to the player. And back to the right midfield. Messi on the ball. Is it going to be a cross into the 18-yard box? Yes, it is. And cleared out by Egypt. Nicely cleared again twice. Back on the right flank of Egypt. They are now attacking on the counter. Nice one to play. Again, Egypt has just won a throw. This game is very interesting. Interesting match. So far, so good. Egypt is not in any hurry at all. This you're not going to enjoy past it until say 89 minutes gone. Then you know for say this is real. Because so far it don't look like for say real anyway. But let's wait and see what happens within the next 45 minutes of the second half and see if Egypt can withhold the victory and then remain to be victorious at the end of the first 90 minutes plus extra time. Argentina on the ball again once more in the middle of the pack, just about 20 yards away from the Egyptian 18. Knock it to the left, back again to the same player. Back again in the legs of the Argentines. They're knocking it around conveniently, but not a break into the Egyptian half. A nice pass 1-2, cleared out by Egyptians. Still not gone yet. Still under danger. Nice 1-2. Nice 1-2. Won by Egypt. Oh my God! Jesus, what is that? That is nothing. Mo Salah genuinely won that ball, and just about for him to start accelerating, the referee gave it a foul. That is no foul. No foul. What is that? Come on. There should not be favoritism in football. This is bias. Nice punch by the goalkeeper. He has done extremely well today. That's another brilliant save by him. The ball back again into the legs of the Argentines. A power shot, and it goes right over the goalkeeper's goal post. Now, this referee is biased. Mo Salah clearly won the ball, and the player just fall down thinking he can get away with that. Nicely punched away by the Egyptian goalkeeper. A brilliant save. Nice 1-2 by Egypt. That's a nice long pass, and it goes straight, miss pass to Mo Salah. Egypt have lost it again in the midfield area. And nicely, what is this referee, man? What's wrong with the referee? What's that? Oh my God. This is really getting frustrating now. Really getting frustrating. The referees in this particular tournament has not performed well at all. They've been very biased against African side, or against side that they don't really support that much. That's a nice cross headed out back by the Egyptian. The referee intercepted again. Nice 1-2 by Egypt. Nicely played into Mo Salah and cleared out by the Argentine defender. That's the Egyptian #1 goalkeeper watching. Let it be, let it be, let it be. This is the words of wisdom, let it be. This is the words of wisdom in football. Whether you like it or not, Egypt has taken the lead, and they have preserved it so far until the end of the first half. Just about 10 minutes gone of the second half, and we're yet to see any changes within the way at which Egypt were playing after they resumed into the second half. That's a nice defense by Egypt. Argentina with the ball right now again once more. Oh my God, what is wrong with this referee, man? Messi is only a player. Messi is only a player. He is nothing other than a player. Look at that. He's holding his nose like they've touched him. Nobody touched him out. Stop lying, faking. Nobody's going to be issued any red card here today. We're going to play man for man. Football. No red card. I dislike you anyway, since I knew you are not that son of a human being that has empathy. I switched my allegiance to Ronaldo. It's not a crime, isn't it, to switch your allegiance? These are not footballers, they're individuals. Nicely played by Argentina. Still hold on to the ball. Egypt have defended very well. 10 minutes gone of the second half. Egypt has been in control almost 6 or 7 of that 10 minutes. And Argentina has been in control about 6 or 7 of that 10 minutes. They are still in control with Messi, cleared out by Egypt and saved not by the bell. No chance for Messi. Messi has not got any chance at all. Since he missed the penalty, he hasn't got any clear-cut chance until the goalkeeper made another brilliant save. The goalkeeper is going to be the man of this match. If he ends up as it is right now, Argentina are still trailing by 1-0 against the Egyptian Pharaohs. Nice one too by Egypt. Nice one too by Egypt again. The Pharaohs are not taking any chance at all. They are defending well, and also at the same time trying to build on their counter that hasn't been effective so far. The first 10 minutes has just been played inside the Egyptian half, and not much has changed at all. That's a hopeful shot, and won again by the Argentines. No foul given, thank you. No foul given, thank you. Egypt is attacking again once more. They're on the right flank, one-on-one. Egypt going. Yes, it's 2-0! It is over! It is! Yes! 2-0! Yes! The Pharaohs are doing it here today. No mercy for Argentina. No mercy for Argentina. Messi has been taken down. Don't do the Ghanaian thing here. Don't do the Senegalese thing here. Keep it going and add more to the goals. It is a goal! Yes! 2-0 Egypt. No mercy for Argentina. No mercy for Argentina. It's not a foul. Won it slightly. Take it down the flank. Give it a cross into the middle of the pack. And it stretched all the way to the left. What is VAR doing here again? Come on. Nobody touches him. He falls on his own. Are they going to say he steps on him? Please. That foul happens far from a distance. All the way from a distance. There is no way. Far from a distance. Come on, football. Come on. If it was an Argentine goal, it wouldn't have been a VAR. Come on. Okay, referee, what are you saying about this? Is it going to be a goal or not? Yes? What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God, no goal. This is the football I'm talking about. That foul took place all the way, not even a foul, inside the half of the Egyptians. And they have to drive it all the way. Now, there is a huge element of bias in football, and it is blatant now. I think that has to do something about this. It's either we worked out of football and possibly be banned, or otherwise, football is not going to change. Football is definitely not going to change. Can you imagine a foul right inside the half of the Egyptian side, and Egypt scored a goal? The referee did not blow the foul until VAR has to prove it right. Oh my God. I can't believe this in football. I just can't believe this in football. Football has changed. This is not the type of football we should be watching right now. I think football is not football anymore. They should just call it favored ball. because it's better to call it favored ball, not football. What? Come on. Come on. Come on. It's 2-0. Come on. VAR for a goal that came from nowhere. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Argentina on the ball again. They're still holding possession. And like I said earlier on, it was a counter by Egypt that caused the second goal. And they will do it again. Inshallah, they will do it again. The Pharaohs will not be broken. They have defended well. And that is exactly the same thing that happened. And that is exactly the same thing that is happening again. Why did the referee not give it a foul now? Why? Because the referee thought they were not going to score. And it came out to be a goal. So you have to call on VAR? I beg your pardon. Please. Football has to be a fair game. But the way football is playing right now, we've seen the tournament, this particular World Cup has been the worst World Cup in history. The worst World Cup in history. The racial abuse, the aggression, the favoritism, the discrimination, the politics. This has been the worst World Cup in history. It will go down to be the worst. There is no you say, me say, here say about this. It is going to be the worst World Cup. The worst World Cup. Referee decisions are atrocious. On and off the pitch has been very much disqualifying. Look at football. Look at football. Look at football. Come on. Man for man. Please. Let's finish the game. The game is on. 62 minutes gone of the entire match. We still have more time. We still have more time. 28 minutes more to play. 27 minutes more officially to play for. It's still 1-0. And the Argentines haven't been able to break in the deadlock so far. And Egypt has been defending well and also building on the counter. They're not scared of them. They're playing man-to-man football. And that's what football should be. People think Mo Salah is finished. Hell no. He is not yet finished. You bring it on. Bring it on. Argentina are in possession again. Just at the edge of the Egyptian 18-yard box. Goes back to the right. Back in the middle. All the way back to the middle. They're knocking it around again conveniently within the half of the Egyptians. All the way to the left. Back in the middle. A quick short pass. A header by Egyptian. All the way back at the back end of the... Still Argentina in possession. Nicely done by Egypt. Well defended by them. This match is a high level of defensive match by the Egyptians. They've done Oh! Okay. Goalkeeper, where are you? Stay in goal. Don't go anywhere. Stay put, 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 stay put. They said no mercy for Argentina. No mercy. Not to Messi, no mercy for Argentina. The Pharaohs are doing it. They've been very much composed defensively. They haven't been broken at all. They've kept their focus. They are not switching off in any given opportunity that they have. They take it. They've only had one shot on target, and that has been the goal so far. Well done. Nice defending. Even though Zico wasn't going to do that. I don't know how we have Zico from the Arab world. This is Arab Zico. It's not the Zico Brazil, but this is Zico Arab. Egyptian Zico. You can make all the changes you want. No problem. No problem. You can change as much as you can, as long as the referee is not on your side. Now, a free kick or corner kick is going to be taken by the Argentines. Quickly taken by Messi. Shot one. And across, quickly diving. No, blocked again. by the Egyptian. Goes out again for another goal, for another corner. This is interesting. Messi has been frustrated so far. He hasn't done anything to make any change. Now we're waiting for the corner. Corner to be quickly taken by the Argentines. Headed out by Egypt. 1-on-1, 3-on-1. Mo Salah on the ball. Is moving it. Mo Salah to the right flank. 1-on-3. 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 Yes! Finally it's gone! That's a very positive response from the Pharaohs. Yes! It is happening. It's 3-1, not 2-1. But we'll give you the guys. You take the one. Take the one. Take it. We don't want you. You can take it. Is Egypt gonna go to the quarterfinal? Messi, you can take off your handbag. There's nothing wrong with that. This is going to be one of the biggest upsets in world football. Egypt has done it again. The counter has been a spectacular one. You can take that one. We don't need it, but this one is going to go down in records. A very decisive counter by four Argentine defenders with a miraculous shot pass, and it goes inside the net for goal number 2. Goal number 2 is gone, and the Pharaohs have taken the lead for the 3rd time, but only 2 has been accepted. Game on. This is football. No mercy for Messi. No mercy for Argentina. Come on, let's go. The world defending champion. Then say we want to beat somebody, beat and bang, let you put the thing in mouth. Say we grab, say we talk, it is but all in mouth. You win this way, I know. Win this festival, inshallah. I will tell you we'll score back again. Game on, let's play. 2-0. Right, almost 20 more minutes to go. And the Pharaohs have been defending extremely well so far. They're not letting in anything to go slide or go past them. Defending in numbers. Then say Mo Salah done. But I don't think so. The Pharaohs are leading. The Pharaohs are not the Senegalese. Thank you. Troy in favor of the Argentines. 2-0 Egypt, and a throw has been taken quickly. Argentina is now in possession again. Nice 1-2, chest down by the Pharaohs. Another second attack, lost again by the Pharaohs to the Argentines. Nice 1-2 being played. Blocks by the Pharaohs is impossible. Well, then you talk now, you say we follow white. Now, the second hydration break for the second half. Anytime you see hydration break, no say left 20 minutes to let the game done. And that is exactly what is happening now. And the Pharaohs said there is no mercy for the Argentines. This is 3-0. 3-0. No question asked. The same way how Egypt scored the second goal is almost nearly the same way they scored the third goal. The third goal. Counter attack. So they rely on the counter, defended well. Goalkeeper has been brilliant. Salah has been playing extremely well. He's the only man playing up front, and they believe in his pace and his skills, and he can hold the ball very well. And that is exactly what Egypt has done. Simple football, defend well, don't break, keep your focus on concentrate. Messi is not the only player on the pitch. Don't allow him to play. Stop his running around and make sure Salah is not going to be the only player that will score, but who will score goals. Again, the goalkeeper did the same Messi thing. Messi, don't complain, that's a goal. Why are you asking a question? Is it a foul? You want another foul? This is free. Free challenge. This is 3v2. And then there's a backup coming over for the Argentines. That's a nice pass. Well-deserved goal by the Pharaohs. Mo under Salah. Like I said, he can hold the ball well. And definitely, there are other players coming from the deep to make it decisive in this spectacular encounter between Egypt and Argentina. What's the scoreline? 2-0. Football made simple. Thank you. We have 20 more official minutes to go. And I know for sure maybe the referee is going to add maybe 6 or 10 minutes extra time. But I will not be surprised if he makes it 15. Because at the moment in time, they can do anything. Anything for Messi not to go home. The sooner Messi packs his bag to go home, I guarantee this World Cup is coming to Africa. Watch. This World Cup is coming to Africa. Because it will be likely to say Africa is going to go into the semi-finals and the final with 2 African nations. Imagine that for the World Cup. Is it going to be possible? Maybe, maybe not. Because these 2 sides are playing on the opposite sides of each other. So it's likely going to be an African side playing an African side in the World Cup final. Let's watch the space and see what is going to happen. The final 20 minutes has resumed. Argentina is in control. Again, they're building it slowly from their own half. The Pharaohs have been tight in their defense. They haven't created any chance whatsoever. And if you're looking at the scoreline, you're thinking it's a mistake. It's not. Egypt is leading by 2-0 against the world defending champions. This is not France, this is not Senegal, and this is not DR Congo. This is Egypt. Nicely defended by the Egyptians, and it goes back all the way into the left corner of the Egyptian side. Headed out back again, and it goes out for a goal kick in favor of the Pharaohs. Is it a goal kick or corner? It's a corner. Okay, it's not a corner, it's a goal kick. The goalkeeper is down. And you don't tell the referee what to do. Stay away of it. And leave the goalkeeper to take his time to do whatever he wants to do. If you want to go physical again, bring it on. This is football, it's not rugby. All right. Egyptian goalkeeper studies very low into their own half. Nicely 1-2. Egypt is not going to be able to allow them to play any kind of football that they want to play. They should close them down at every given point in time, and that is exactly what they have done. Nice slide tackle by the Argentines. They are attacking again once more like they've done over the past 40 minutes, and nothing has changed. 15 minutes more to go of the official time remaining, apart from extra time. They haven't been able to score. Definitely, they haven't been able to score. Clear out again by the Egyptians, and it goes out for offside, likely. Yes, it is. Yes, it is offside by the Argentines. Yes, it is. Well defended. Nice one, Trezeguet. This again is the Egyptian Trezeguet, not the French Trezeguet. Trezeguet is on. Of course, I know Trezeguet is an influential midfield defensive player, and is going to be very influential in the next 15 minutes of this match. Won by Egypt. Nice 1-2 again by Mo Salah and the rest of the team. Are they going to make it 3? Hopefully, yes. Well played by Egypt. They are not in a hurry. Take your time. Let them come through it. Nicely played by Egypt all the way down to the right flank. Cooled off very smoothly by the Egyptian centre-back. Back to him again. Nicely chipped into number 9 position. Back one-on-one. Oh, yes! What is it going to be like in the 6-yard box of the Pharaohs? Oh, no! Side netting. Unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky, Trezeguet. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Diego Simeone. Simeone is not a happy man right now. It seems to be very frustrating. He's a frustrated ex-superstar of the great Argentinian side. Argentina is now attacking again once more from the left flank. Nice 1-2 played by them. Another nice 1-2 again by the Argentine side. Defended well by Egypt. Back again into Argentina's feet. All the way to the right flank. Is that going to be a cross into the 18-yard box? No. They make it short again. Just on the edge. A nice chip. And defended well by Egypt again. And they clear it out into just about. Back again into Argentines. Nice 1-2. This game is tense. It's tense. And a nice cross. Not into the hands of the goalkeeper, but a header that goes out for a corner. 77 minutes gone. And the Argentine bench is a frustrating side right now, as they haven't been able to get nothing out of it. And this is going to be a Messi corner. Is a Messi corner going to be a goal? Don't know. Again, defending well again by Messi. Blocks by the Egyptian. Ball still in play. And throw being awarded into the Argentine side. Quickly taking. Nicely defending. Argentina under attack. They are attacking well. 78 minutes. Still attacking. Oh, it's a goal. 2-1. 78 minutes gone is 2-1. Argentina has got one back. They've got one back. And they're saying it's not goal. Are we going to have VAR for offside? Let's watch and see. Let's watch and see. Yes, it should be offside. It should be an offside situation. Let's see what the VAR is going to say about it. It should be offside. Is there going to be a VAR check? VAR check or not? It looks like the goal is going to stay. Yep. The goal has stayed. No VAR. Just like I said, there's not going to be any VAR. Now they are attacking again heavily. The attack has been very much intense. 10 more minutes officially to go. And Egypt need to hang on this one and keep it tight. It's 2-1. There is not going to be any VAR decision, as we clearly know. They're not going to give it. They're definitely not going to give it. Argentina is now attacking again. And the attack has been intense within the last 10 minutes. Egypt is defending. And they're defending well. Please don't do the Senegal here. Don't do the Senegal. Don't do the Senegal. It's 9 minutes officially left. Egypt has to hang on. I know the game has been tense, but they need to hang on. They need to hang on. They are now likely going to play for penalties, or they might possibly going to look for penalties to be awarded to them. All right, another corner is going to be taken again. 81 minutes. Oh my God. Nicely saved by the goalkeeper. Another nice defending by Egypt. Goes all the way into the halfway line, and the Argentine goalkeeper is coming, and Argentina is again on the attack. They've been very intense in this last dip of the match. No foul. No. Thank you very much. It goes out for a goal kick. We are not going to have the Messi of the Messi here. That is a very close call. Very unlucky for the Argentine. Very unlucky for the Argentine. About 8 minutes officially to go. Egypt, you need to hang on to this. You need to hang on. Hold it tight. Hang on, Egypt. Hang on. Egypt needs to hang on this. Hang on. Need to hang on this. It looks very scary right now. Another attack is going. A very close one on the left flank. Blocked again for the second time. 5 Argentines in there. It's a goal! 2-2. Definitely disaster strikes. Messi has scored. Oh my God. Another disaster. Another disaster. Just about 7 minutes remaining. Messi had made it 2-2. Come on, the Pharaohs. Come on. Don't give up on this. Again, everybody has to be blamed. The referee has to be blamed. If it was 3 down, it wouldn't have gone this way. But definitely, this is what football is all about. Come on, Egypt. Come on, the Pharaohs. Make a difference here. Wow, this is becoming very challenging right now for Egypt. Very challenging for Egypt. This is becoming very challenging now for Egypt. Very challenging. And that's like a lucky Messi goal from nothing. Unlucky for the goalkeeper. He had a touch on the ball, but it wasn't strong enough. He has been brilliant so far. And Messi had made it 2-2 for the Argentines. This is becoming scary now for Egypt. They've been under pressure, immense pressure within the past 20 minutes of the game, and they've not been able to protect their 2-goal lead. They've lost it just within 5 minutes, and it's just about 6 minutes remaining to go to the end of the second half with official time. Argentina is on the attack again once more, and Egypt does not have to sit down and defend. They have to do everything possible to make sure they get back on this game. Well, it's 2-2. Are we hoping for an extra half an hour of the match? Maybe, maybe not. But we are yet to see some magical, spectacular to happen. And the Pharaoh has lost the lead just within the space of 5 minutes. They've conceded 2 goals. And that's a long pass into the Argentines and defended well by Egypt. This is the elements of bias in football that I was talking about earlier on. And yes, they will say it's not offside, but please, I beg you, please. That is not an excuse. It's definitely not fair on Egypt. A goal disallowed that should not have been disallowed was disallowed. That's a foul. Thank you, referee, but no thanks. You don't need it. All right, the Pharaohs are still trying everything possible to make sure that they get a win out of this match. And they're only going to be able to do so if they keep pushing hard. Their second goal was taken away from them, but they should not give up on this match. They should definitely not give up. They have to give it their all and make sure that they do everything possible to get back on the game and get a decisive winner. 4 minutes officially left remaining on the clock. Official 4 minutes remaining on the clock. And we're yet to see some spectacular 4 minutes remaining to play for. Three more minutes to go. It's getting really tight. Skuzi, Salah is definitely exhausted. And they're going to get on with it because, again, they will have to come back for the next 15 minutes and 15 minutes to play, which will be the second half if it remains the same way as it is until the end of the first official 90 minutes, apart from extra time being added. That's a nice pass all the way to the left flank of the Argentine side. They've just cooled off, keeping their steam for the hopefully next half an hour. And that's a pass to the right. The right has been the most dangerous side of the pitch so far. That is where all the goals are coming from. And Messi has scored, and that is definitely what you don't want to happen. You don't want to get Messi into the game. Definitely not at all. Come on, referee. There's nothing you're going to do that's going to make any difference. Nothing. All right, so free kick is going to be quickly taken by Messi again. Free kick being taken. Saved by the goalkeeper. A brilliant save by the goalkeeper. Maybe another final attack for the official 90 minutes to play. Argentina is on the ball again once more. And they're building the attack very slowly within the last few minutes of this last encounter. Argentina passing the ball all the way across over the head of Mo Salah back to the Argentine goalkeeper. A long pass and headed out again by Egypt. Nice 1-2 by Argentina, defended well by Egypt. They lost it again to Argentina. The last final fourth, defended well again by Egypt. And they are doing everything possible right now within the last few minutes. Official 90 minutes is over. And they are chasing the ball hard whilst the Argentine are moving it on. Nicely played by Egypt once more. Quickly going down the line. Last final attack. Oh, not gone their way this time around. But it's almost the same way that they did it initially when they scored the two counter-attack goals. Messi on the ball right now. Nicely defended by Egypt. Again, they're coming back again for the final attack. Is it going to be a decisive counter? They're holding on to it, taking their time. This is not going to go anywhere. So far, so good. Egypt has proven to be a good and better side of this match, but they lost it within the last 10 half. And they are now knocking the ball around conveniently like they normally do but it might be too late for them for this half. So 7 minutes of the extra time being added to this. Nice cross, headed back down, and Egypt is now still attacking once more. They're driving it into the half of the Argentines. Argentina has been defending very well, and they're coming with it. Back to the right flank. Nice 1-2, and they've lost it. Argentina is now on the counter. Nice one-on-one. Nice counter. Oh my God! It is over. It is over. It is over. This is football. It is over. It's definitely over. It is definitely over. The Pharaohs have lost it. The Pharaohs have lost it. It is definitely over. Definitely it is over. This is exactly the same thing that happens earlier on at the Egyptian side, and the referee did not give the foul, and there was another counter foul on the other side of the pitch, and the referee totally ignores it again as Argentines are attacking, and definitely gave it away, and it's over. It is definitely over. Unlucky. Very much unlucky. And at the 11th hour of the 11th hour, the Pharaohs have just conceded a goal, and it's 3-2 to Argentina. The football you don't want to expect to happen is the football that is happening right now. It's roughly about 3 more minutes to go. And you're giving the goalkeeper a yellow card. That is rubbish. Slap the referee, man. Let everything finish. This is totally rubbish. Total rubbish. Total rubbish. Total rubbish. Like I said, it's not over until the referee blows his whistle. And this is exactly what is happening in world football right now. It's not been fair at all. Definitely, there is a huge element of bias in this particular World Cup. I know the Pharaohs slept, and they considered 2 goals at the 11th hour, which I think is totally not lack of concentration, but nothing is in their favor. Nothing. Nothing is in their favor whatsoever. Nothing is in their favor. This is terrible, terrible. This is terrible. The referee might as well just blow the whistle because it doesn't make much of a difference right now. He might as well just blow the whistle and end the game. Because again, you disallow a goal and exactly the same thing happens, and now you've issued 2 yellow cards to the Pharaohs, and the Egyptians, the Argentines have got away with murder, and nothing was issued against them. Now, this World Cup has not been the right one at all. Yes, Egypt conceded 2 goals so lately, but that does not mean they should lose this match. It's totally unfair on them. Totally unfair on them. Totally unfair on them. Totally unfair on them. Look at that. Look at the referee. Rubbish. Purely rubbish. I don't think this game is fair. Definitely, this is the worst World Cup in history. The worst World Cup in history. The worst one in history. He will be upset. He will be definitely upset. He will be definitely upset. He will be definitely upset. That's not fair at all. If it was me, I would have said the worst for you to give me a red card so I can just march off the pitch. Because this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Just blow the whistle and end the game. Because there's nothing more left. Blow the whistle and end the game because it's over. What else do you want to play for? We don't need it now. Egypt don't need it. It's not needed anymore. It's not needed anymore. Just blow the whistle. Call the game over. It makes no sense. It really makes no sense right now. Referee, blow the whistle, man, and end the game. It makes no sense right now. What you're doing is nothing. Nothing is going to change. You've messed it up already. Nothing is going to change. Just blow the whistle and end it. It's better you end it now than you waste people's time thinking something else is going to happen. There's a huge bias in football, a huge one. If it was 3-0, the game is over. But yet still, you're calming the players down, something that you should have done a long time ago. Now you're doing it. For what? You don't need it now. You definitely don't need it now. You don't. It's not needed. It's not needed. Definitely not needed. Call the game over, referee. Don't waste people's time. That's football. Egyptians tried. They've done everything possible. We've now seen the elements of what football is all about right now in this particular World Cup. It is not going to be in the favor of any side they deemed not to be on the winning side. This is exactly what football is made of right now. And as we all know, the game should have been over long time ago. Long time ago. But yet again, the Pharaohs lose their focus and they conceded 2 goals within 5 minutes. I don't know why it's always happening, but I think it's ridiculous because the refereeing in all the matches for this World Cup has not been fair at all. Let's say, for instance, Egypt were leading by 3-0. The game is over. The game is over. Because there's never been a time when a team is leading by 3-0 and lose that match. It's practically impossible. 20 minutes to go, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And that is exactly what has happened in this particular match. They're always letting the bigger side to come back into the game by allowing fouls in their favor, not giving them any yellow cards for the fouls that they are committing, and everything else that they do is definitely not in their favor at all. And that is exactly the prediction of this World Cup. So we are not yet to see anything strange. A lot more is going to happen, and there's going to be a huge element of discrepancy in this particular World Cup. We're waiting to see what is going to be the end of it, who is going to win it, and who is going to go to the final, and who's not going to go to the final. Because what we have seen so far is a huge amount of bias in world football, and that should not happen. That should not happen. The Argentines were ruthless. They were playing all sort of fouls and no card was issued. So none of them were cautioned. Because if they had 1 or 2 cautions within the match, they could have slowed down the rate at which they were being aggressive. But none of that happened. They were given the free will to do whatever they want to do and get away with it. So that alone is going to create some huge advantage on the losing side. Because if you're losing and you have actually received 2 or 3 yellow cards, you will be very cautious not to lose a man. But if you are playing a game at high tempo and nobody has been given a card and they are losing, that's crocodile tears. We don't expect Messi to be crying right now because everything is in his favor. So again, it's just hypocritical of the world stage of football, because what is happening right now in football is purely not football but politics. So if we're going to continue like this for the World Cup, then what's the point of participating in the World Cup? Because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Few months ago, Morocco were complaining. They were the host nation. We saw what happened. And they lost the final to Senegal after a controversial penalty that was not supposed to be a penalty. But I can say, we fall blacky black, we fall whitey white. So let's wait and see what is going to be the outcome. Again, as far as I'm concerned, there is no way Argentina should have come back on this game and win it. They were 1 down, it became 2 down. The goal that was disqualified, the foul happens all the way into the edge at the goal line of the 6-yard box of the Egyptian side. The referee failed to blow his whistle and allow the game to come all the way from that point down to the Argentine side until after scoring the goal. That is when they said VAR decision for a possible foul. Hello? Who does that? Who does that? Who really does that? After almost 3 minutes of play, from defending the ball in your own half, in your own corner, and then you counter all the way and score a goal, that's when the referee is going to say, we're going to do a VAR check. Who does that in football? Who? Who really does that in football? Nobody. Nobody. Except if the table is on your side. Then you will see exactly what football is made of. But this is football. So I'm not going to dwell on anything much. I just want to say thank you for those watching. And there's no point for me staying on to talk again, about all the atrocities that's been happening in this particular World Cup. We've seen a huge amount of controversies, and the controversy is not going to end until the day the final is finished. Because for every single day of this World Cup, you're going to see something that is very not normal in world football. This is the platform that we should be expressing our concern of how the game should be played. We should be expressing our concern about refereeing. We should be expressing our concern about the use of VAR. We should be expressing our concern about every single thing that is killing the game. But yet, nobody says nothing. Is it because of political gain? Is it because of financial gain? Is it because of royalty? What is this all about? Money or control? I don't know. Because for the Egyptian side or the Egyptian bench to be extremely upset, it's because they've been played on. They've been played on. You cannot allow a game like this to flow without no yellow card within the second half of the match, with all the aggression being perpetuated by the Argentines. Come on. Let's be honest. If they have been cautioned with 2 or 3 yellow cards, it will have dent their aggression. But no, they're getting away with it. They're doing it. They're even slapping players on their face while they're missing the ball. That is physical aggression. Physical aggression. And none of them received a yellow card. None of them were cautioned. Come on. What do you expect? It means they are favored. It means they are favored. So there is nothing anybody can do about that. Egypt tried. They defended well. They scored 3 goals, and 1 was disallowed for no good reason. And they lose their focus, and they concede 2 goals in 5 minutes. Again, you will be under pressure if you're playing against a world team like Argentina, and you are 2 up. You know there's going to be all odds on you. There is going to be all odds on you. But if you have made it 3-0, there is no coming back for Argentina. There is no coming back for them. It's just about 20 minutes remaining. There is no coming back for them. So that goal is a very crucial decider. That goal could have changed everything within the match so ever. But that goal that was refused killed the game. Creates the space for Argentina to believe that they can come back. They only needed a goal to put Egypt under pressure, and that is exactly what they have. Was the goal offside? Who knows? If it was on the other side, they will create that VAR to show you an angle that you will see the player is offside. But guess what? They only showed us one angle. And that angle is not the decisive angle. It could have been the other side of the angle that could have showed the player to be offside. But guess what? They find the angle that will protect the player within the line. Did they show you the reverse angle of the VAR? No. Why? Because the reverse angle of the VAR is going to show you a different dimension of the player's interaction on the line. So they only show you one line. That will be the decisive one. What about the other angles? If they were so sure that the offside was not offside, they would have given us all the angles. But they only gave us one. Only one angle. Where are the other angles? Were they present? No. Why? Because they want to justify that the goal is a clean goal. And it wasn't. It's clearly offside. There was a player there before, and there was a player on the line as well. So basically, it's clearly offside. And if we continue to watch football like this, and we continue to participate in football like this, we are just wasting our times. African countries or small countries in the World Cup are just wasting their time because they will never get there. Do you think Argentina is the best team in the world? Hell no, they're not. But yes, they are the best favored team in the world. Do you know how many stick in France is getting right now? Are you really actually saying Argentina is better than Brazil? Hell no. Are you actually really saying Argentina is better than France? Hell no. Are you actually really saying Argentina is better than England? Hell no. One man cannot play a match. It's only Messi. So what makes Messi so spectacular or so special for him to be the only player that is going to make Argentina the best team? No, it is practically impossible. I have played football And one man can change a game, yes, but one man cannot be the only winning side of a particular game that makes that country to be the best. No. If you call man for man, Brazil has a better man for man side than Argentina. If you call man for man, France has a better man for man side than Argentina. So that does not make them the best team in the world, but they are the most favored team in the world to win the World Cup. Who knows why? Nobody knows. When they hated Maradona so much, Argentina never won the World Cup, only once, because they have a player that plays for Argentina that FIFA doesn't like, and that was Maradona. He has been the best player, the best footballer, apart from Pele. Nobody else have played football more than Maradona, apart from Pele. But guess what? They killed him. They killed him. They killed his career because FIFA never liked him. Why? Because he was the opposite of FIFA. He never agrees with the FIFA terms and conditions. He never told the line of what FIFA was telling him to do. He never accepted the rules and regulations of football run by FIFA because he knows what football is all about. And he can see the discrimination in football. So he was against FIFA. So he never gets it right. So all FIFA had to do is kill his career. That's all they did about it. Because he was not in line with FIFA, so FIFA never liked him. How many times did Argentina win the World Cup with Maradona? Once. Did it happen again? No. Why? Because they never liked him. Why do you think Messi is winning the World Cup? Because he's the star boy of FIFA. Yes, everybody knows that. And he's highly protected. Why? Because everybody knows that. When Brazil had a star boy, when Ronaldo was playing for Brazil, who was winning the World Cup? Brazil. Why? Because Brazil has the star boy of FIFA. That was Ronaldo. Back in the days, Ronaldo was sick for the World Cup final in France. He was not supposed to play that World Cup, but he was the star boy of FIFA. He had to play. Without him, in the final, there is no World Cup. He had to play. So can you imagine what is happening right now? So the bias in football has come a long way. It didn't just start yesterday or overnight. It has come a long way. But it is very much extreme now because it is taking a different tone. Now the political side of the game has made a huge difference to determine who wins it or who loses. And that's not fair. Do you expect America to have their main striker to be eligible to play the last 16 to take them into the quarterfinals of the World Cup? No. Nobody expected him to play. But overnight, they gave him a green card to say, yes, you're going to be playing. Why? Because there was a phone call coming from White House. Can you imagine that? This is football. If a foul has been issued, a red card has been issued, that's it. You suffer the ban and you wait until your team qualifies for the next round. Period. There is no magic about that. It's just simple. Let's move on. We can't be dilly-dallying with football and taking it like it's a bunch of people who don't have time to watch it. People spend their time, money, resources, and everything. So if you're going to be biased, then you can just organize the game to yourself and give whoever you're going to issue it to as a winner. Much better. People are tired of seeing Messi running around and doing crap, because that's what I call it. He's a good player. You can't take it away from him, but he's also being favored. He's rude. He's got arrogance. He's rough. He can play stupid blunders. He plays fouls. And he gets away with every single one of that. Every single one of it. He cheats. He moves the ball on a regular basis when the ball is supposed to be in one spot. Everybody knows that about him. And he is still the star boy for FIFA. So it doesn't matter what people do. They will make sure that Argentina goes to the final. But guess what? Let's watch and see what happens. When they meet a side that is not going to take it lightly with them, we'll see the difference. So I want to say thank you to my viewers for watching. It's been very, I don't know what's the right word, frustrating to watch and see an African side leading again 2-0 and lose it at the 10th 10 minutes more to go to end of the entire match and lost the entire match to another side, which is very heart-rending. And I think the African teams have to also be able to be composed and make sure that they don't just defend, but they attack and they defend well. Because at the very last 10 minutes of every match, that is where the referees are going to be ruthless against any side that they are not in favor of. We all seen the match between Portugal and, was it Uruguay? We saw that match and we saw the disaster that happens in that particular match with the referee. Pure disaster. The referee gave a 15 minutes extra time or so, or 10 minutes extra time, and it ends up to be 15 minutes extra time. Why? Until eventually, Uruguay scored a goal. I mean, no, it's not Uruguay. Croatia. Croatia scored a goal, and the goal was disallowed. At the 15 or 16 or 17 minutes of the extra time, 7 extra minutes gone over the official 10 minutes that was awarded. Why would you want to kill football like that? Why? You've given 10 minutes. Finish it. It's finished, it's finished. What's the point? Because you just want to create controversy that is not making any sense. So, honestly speaking, football is becoming very ridiculous to watch. I really spend time watching football. I spend my money to cover football, but it is really getting ridiculous because you're wasting your time, your effort, your resources, and everything that you think will make the game a fair game, and it's not going to be fair. I watched female AFCON in Morocco. I was told not to actually broadcast what I wanted to broadcast because it was so damning. You can actually see the inequality in football, and it is not nice. I've played the game, I know the game, and I understand it. And when you see the game is being twisted for no good reason other than favoritism, it is bad. It is bad. It kills the whole spirit of the game. It makes you don't even believe that you're going to win this game genuinely. So we have to be very mindful of how we get ourselves involved. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to kill yourself on something that is not making any sense to you. So since I start watching football very close to the touchline, and I realize the elements and amounts of dishonesty that you can actually see on the game, with the referees, with the officials, and with everything else that happens in the game, I really don't see football as anything that I will kill myself for anymore. I enjoy watching it. I can watch it when I want to. I can support it. I facilitated things around football, but I will not kill myself for football. I will not go the extra mile that I see people going for football. I will not do the extra things that you might think you want to do for football. For the fun of it, yes, you can. You can buy your tickets, you go to the matches and watch. You're hoping for your team to win. That's how I watch football these days. I hope for my team to win, and if they don't win, I move on. I move on. These players have been paid millions. Why do I need to kill myself for them? No, move on. Don't worry about it. It's just a game. Have some fun when you're watching it. Have some fun when you're around it. And just think about it like that. Because the players are not going to die if they lose. They know what it is. They know what the favoritism is like in football. When you're extremely passionate, you really get hurt. You really get burned. And you really be frustrated by losing a match that you know for sure you did not lose genuinely. It's only because you're not being favored. That's why you've lost that match. And it's terrible. It's very, very terrible. So I can't stay too long. I just want to say thank you for all those watching. And definitely I'll be back here for the Morocco game on Thursday. And after the Morocco game on Thursday, I will likely be covering maybe the semi-finals, or definitely for sure 110% maybe the final as well. So I have to check my diary and see if I'm not tied up on that day. But I will cover the Moroccan match on Thursday. Oh my God, Thursday. I'm not too sure now, not 110%. But anyway, it might be possible because I might be back home after work. So definitely, if there's anything that is going to happen, then I'll be able to broadcast the Morocco and France game. A very interesting game because there has been a huge amount of controversy between the two teams based on two specific players. And those players have been arguing and debating and possibly beefing each other for so long when they were teammates at some point. So basically, you will want to watch that game because it is, for me, the final. It is not the quarterfinal. For me, it is the final. So stay tuned and still continue to watch us and subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube page. And don't forget to follow us if you can and share the link. From myself and on behalf of the Sarah Jane Media team, I want to say thank you to everyone for watching and have a brilliant and lovely weekend in the coming. And don't stay too long underneath the sun, and make sure you cover up and have enough water to drink. From myself and the Sarah Jane Media team, have a good evening and bye-bye.